Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for Equestria and War with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and the Griffonian Empire. So in the previous episode we have launched our counter-offensive with the, 3rd Panzer Army. We managed to push deeper into the territory of Aquilea, and we are working towards encircling the pocket in here. However, a couple of things that I noticed in between episodes. I'm actually starting a new session, so we can really see what's happening here and there. But a couple of things that I noticed. First of all, they actually got a supply hub right here in, Falcon Town. So if we manage to push south and take it, their entire area will be cut off, and I actually don't know. No, they got additional railways, but this area will be out of supply. And considering the positions of our units, I think a concentrated attack here could work well. So I'm gonna try to take a bit more of this territory before we're gonna push this way with the tanks and encircle an area right here. Furthermore, I noticed that we have over 100 of what are they called? Kaiser support. That's it. 100 of Kaiser support aircraft. So I think we're gonna use those at this point to create a new unit here that would new air wing, and that is going to help with goes out support in this area. But I'll need to check how many fighters operate here. Oh, and we don't even have that here. Okay, so you guys are actually gonna go over here and then here, and we're gonna move one of this fighter wing in here and let it operate in here. Okay, so I'll have to look into this that's happening without any problems. It'll be good to improve on this airfield. Our reinforcements are about 40% ready. This is gonna be a big game changer for the southern border. We'll have a bit more strength in the lines and a bit more faith in our strength of holding them. As far as production goes, we are building another König class. It's gonna be ready on 7th of May, okay, in about 2 months, and the Venin class refits are well on the way, though they will take a bit of time. I decided that based on the fact that we cannot upgrade our ships, I'm actually gonna try to do one more upgrade here with the destroyers. The 994 type is looking pretty good. It is not bad. It would just need a little, oomph as far as its torpedoes go, and we can add a hydrophone here. And if we are going to encounter the same issue here, then we're just going to keep this fleet as it is. It's going to be a reserve fleet that's going to operate in the Sky Bay, and we're going to use the strike fleet in Rocky Sea, Celestial Sea, and in these areas around it. We might detach a couple of these destroyers, then just put the White Cruisers back and detach destroyers and use them as scouts in the area so that we can strike on any potential enemies. But we'll see. I'm going to give it a bit more time. As far as production goes, we need desperately to boost our anti-tank and our truck production. So I'll leave the anti-tank for now because it is growing rapidly. The trucks need a bit more factories, but I think I'm going to be a bit more reasonable here. So let's go like 2 for you, 1 for the tanks, and once we're done with that, we're going to throw a bit more on the improved anti-tank. It sounds reasonable. How are we doing on construction? Yeah, we're going to have a bunch of extra factories here very soon, at which point we can do something with it. Okay, any more that we can shuttle on the... No, these areas are pretty full. These areas could get a couple, but I don't think it's completely safe to build that. Well, we'll see how these things are going to change. Okay, so let's change the orders of our tanks here. I'm going to change their border. They are going to be just here, and they will be to take this area. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So let's see if they will immediately jump on it. Yeah, they will, and they're attacking Falcon Town, which is great. What about you guys? You are Imperial Royal Knights and Imperial Royal Knights. You can actually join in this attack because you got the medium tanks, and I'd like to see how well you're gonna perform. Okay, Falcon Town has been already taken, so that wasn't really much of an issue at all. Okay, and as I was expecting, we are not doing good in these central plains. So do they have any operations going on here? No, they don't. So have I moved those airplanes? I haven't. Okay. So 100 of you is gonna fly here, and 100 of you is gonna fly here. I'm gonna fly here as well. And we had too many of them right here, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, and you're not gonna do the pilot exercise, you're gonna start striking here. Okay, this ought to change the balance of forces here and give us a bit more freedom. So have you joined the fight yet? No, you haven't. Oh, you did now. Okay. And the Panzers did as well. Yeah, you're not as strong as the Panzer divisions, but considering you got just a little bit of tanks, I think that's still pretty neat. Coming on the factories from the point that it's gonna take at least a year until we get all of the anti-tanks, and I mean, it's not gonna be a year, it's gonna be like 2/3 of that, maybe less, but we really need to boost that. Trucks, on the other hand, are like 76 days, and support equipment is 85 days, so those are pretty fine. Actually, what about that? Yeah, support equipment could get a little bit of love as well. And considering they are at max efficiency, we should prioritize adding factories over there. Okay, so we got this territory covered. Pushing back. The supply hub from Camp. We're getting. Wow, what the hell? How are we supplying you? Via trains through the enemy territory? What are you talking about? It makes no sense. And our white divisions are doing God's work here. How are we doing on medium tanks? 27, 5 heavy tanks. Light tanks we got plentiful. Okay, I have a feeling that you guys could attack here. Yeah, when crossing the river you are really good. That's decent. Yeah, they're reinforcing here with the strength of the Thunderer. Okay, so let's support this attack as well. Once they send in the tank, we will need the tanks to do some of that hard striking. Even though you might be moving here instead, I don't really know. And once this operation is done, we're going back to encirclement. Okay. Considering what we said about the fleets here, I think you guys can join back here. And we can just let you drill, to be quite honest. I don't think we should be afraid of anyone. Yeah, you're gonna be a strike fleet in this territory. And if anyone tries to hit our drilling fleet, which should give us a huge amount of daily, yeah, over 0.5 experience per day, we're gonna strike them with the strike fleet. That is. So the tank did not go there, I actually moved it here. So how are we gonna go with the encirclement here? Now I could go straight up here, but that is a bit risky. I think the line might collapse here considering we have too many provinces to protect. But still, it could be good. You know, fortune favors the bold, as they say. So let's see, if we put you in here, and the spearhead would be like this. Yeah, this would not work. Okay. Yeah, that would not work either. So what if we... Unfortunately, I have a feeling I'll have to do this manually to make sure that it's done correctly. Otherwise, the AI is going to screw it up. We'll need to go straight up here. And actually, once we arrive here, these units can close the pocket in here. That actually is not a bad idea. Let's try it out. You should be able to... Yeah, you are more than able of hurting them. And night divisions are not that heavy. Okay, so how's the... Yep, we got them. Our efficiency is pretty nice now. I don't think there's any... Oh, there is actually fighting going on in the north, but it's not anything major. Okay, let's keep you here, and you can actually strike on this light. You can strike this light infantry. Not really great at that, are you? I think I'll consider that experiment with the armored car units as a failed one, because that's not going very well. Exceeding combat with low supply and terrain. Yeah, they get much better and like anti-tank tanks, if you know what I mean. But we just got it on numbers, and our soft attack is much higher than theirs. Yeah. Base value is 114, our hard attack base value is 68.2, which is definitely much lower. Hey, another air doctrine. Combat unit destruction. Training our close air support pilots to repeatedly attack the same target until it is confirmed to be destroyed ensures targets aren't left alone after a near miss. Air superiority plus 10% and agility of close air support plus 20. Ain't that lovely? I'll tell you, it is. It is very much lovely. Okay. So we're going to continue working this, because these guys are breaking down. And even if it's going to be a small encirclement, it's still going to be a decent amount of divisions here. Okay, you can support this attack. Oh, it's already been done. Good. You guys strike here. It's a bit of a rough patch, but their units are exhausted, and wow, they have a really hard time reinforcing that tank division. And with that, the pocket is closed, isn't it? Yep, it is. So how many divisions did we cut there? Can we see? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 divisions. Okay, and not bad. So you guys can actually start attacking here to start pushing it. Well, I'm going to delete your border here and have the tanks just have at it. So the first major advance on the southern border is us encircling here. Well, how's it looking? Yeah, we're bleeding out. Bleeding out equipment here. That's just not gonna work. These Car units are cute and everything, but it's not gonna work. Okay. Gotcha here. Okay, now you guys will attack over here. Ah, damn, that was... Oh, hey! No, no, no. Stop them. They are trying to escape the encirclement. And we can't have that. Just attack over here. And eliminate. Okay, they actually struck us here. Who's that? Torpedo boots. I don't know what nation that is. I think that's one of these. Wait, is that Aquilea? Oh, that was Aquilea. Okay, so we lost one heavy cruiser, one light cruiser, and 3 destroyers. Damn, I forgot that Aquilea might have a bigger fleet as well. Yeah, they get 83 ships. Oh, snap. Okay. So you guys need to stop drilling. But we exchanged fire, and it was good. How many ships were lost here? 4, 2, that's 8. Plus 6, 14. Okay, so it was most of the newer ships. Okay, these guys are gone. That's an amazing job right here. And they finally noticed what's going on over there and they're advancing. Okay, well the cars have managed to advance. Okay, gotcha. So let's see who and where you're gonna go. Okay, all 14 divisions are moving to this area. Good. So you will just expand this border over here. I think that definitely helped with the casualties. Yeah, 252,000. Nice. So the third Panzer, wow, they're actually completely rested now. So the next encirclement could be over here, around Eagle Town. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Let's put them over here. How would they undo this? Okay, let's try it. Let's see how that's gonna be handled. And what kind of doctrine can we get? Ah, military doctrine. Okay, a military army doctrine to be precise. So we could go with mobile infantry or armored spearhead. Considering that we're laying more and more heavily onto tanks, so let's go with the armored spearhead. To use tanks to their fullest potential, they cannot be tied down, supporting infantry. Instead, they must be formed into fast-moving independent units which can spearhead attacks. Cool. Tanks break through 20% and organization +3. Okay, so how are we doing on the armored cars? Now, I was kind of skeptical to the armored cars themselves, but I mean, an issue here of casualties is a bit... Yeah, I mean, we're getting 8.2 per day. So even if we do lose quite a lot of these cars, I think we'll be fine. We can keep using them to gain a bit more experience. But they're more poised to hit lighter armored units, like for example these ones. It's just gonna be a minor small offensive for us. And And I'd like to, because they are very fast, so giving them some extra mechanized infantry would be good. I mean, for now it could be only motorized, but in my head we are planning to give them mechanized. Once we're done with the field hospital, I think that the time has finally come for us to go with the Ocelot. Though, you know, getting advanced armored car would make them much stronger as well. Just check it out. You have the breakthrough increase from 16 to 28, soft attack from 13 to nearest 17. Defense gets 2 extra, hard attack gets 4 extra, armor is more than doubled, and piercing goes from 8 to 36. And it would allow us to get the anti-tank armored car as well, which has a hard attack of 14 and piercing of 62. And that is pretty good. Field hospital free. Surgery is among the most common emergency procedures needed in the field. Procedures and tools for this must be available closer to the front, and you must ensure that skilled surgeons are part of the military medical units. That is absolutely 100% true, because so far we're actually bleeding men left and right. So I'd like to see that things are getting better. Okay. So, to not make myself a liar, let's go with the mechanized Ocelot unit, and then we're gonna go with the Ocelot Aus B. And the engineering company is gonna be switched to the better armored car. Okay, tanky tanks, you are ready, and you're actually planning here. But I think you might go immediately, because these areas are fairly weak to the attack. Lucius signs deal with Varta Republic. The government of the Kingdom of Lucius purchased trains in the Varta Republic. They have sent us a polite letter explaining that the Varta Republic had a better deal at this time. Well, cool. And we get the increased infantry kit standards. Bonus the infantry weapon 2 times. Every soldier has traditionally been supplied with everything they need, but a modern soldier needs more than a soldier of the past did. Not only that, but we should ensure the quality meets the standards. Having a rifle break in the middle of combat, a tent leak in the rain, or a grenade trigger too early are all quite inconvenient to various degrees. You don't say. Okay. Let us. I think that we can continue with the... Yeah, let's get a bonus here for the artillery. Oh hey, they're actually pushing even here against the tanks. Nice. How are we doing on the medium? Okay, we got an 84, which will allow us to further... Where's the first Royal Army? Where is the first Royal Army? Oh, here. Which will allow us to get bonuses to more of these units. So I can, for example, switch you guys from the Imperial Knights to Imperial Royal Knights and make you significantly more strong. So. Okay, they keep pushing here. That's pretty decent, but the fact that they are trying to concentrate here, like, this is a bit disconcerting. Okay, I don't want you to do that. I want you to continue this way. That was a spearhead, and that's not what I wanted. Okay, this is looking good. So let's send you this way, so that you continue moving this way, and the connection here is actually pretty neat. We can close it off here. That's going to be an additional large amount of units. That is a precise number. That is as precise as you can get in war. Okay, so have you guys repaired? I don't know how many Yeah, we need to oh, we can't. Okay, so all of the ships that can repair are being repaired. Yeah, okay, we haven't lost any battleships. I was just worried there. Can't remember what the battle report said. Okay, just focus on this area. And we'll need to reclaim this area pretty quickly. You guys need to get out of there, because this entire area is going to be taken. But that doesn't mean that we are not taking it back very soon. Okay, can you go this way? Yep, you can. So continue the attack. I really like light tanks. I mean, I know that medium and heavy tanks have a bit more of a punch, but light tanks are fast and you get access to them really quickly. Okay, so for only 48 days till we get the trucks. Only 50 days till we get the support equipment. And you're down to 300 days, basically. Have we thrown more factories? Yep, we've thrown more factories on the support equipment. And even on the trucks and heavy tanks. Okay, so I can put more here, more here, more here, and more here, like this. Cool. So let's end the episode here. We've advanced quite nicely. Remember, we are still having a bit of an issue as far as this area goes. But if we continue enveloping them here, I mean, this entire area is theirs. So while they pushed us back here a bit, the fact that we're gonna, you know, snatch this entire area and then circle another large pocket is gonna be amazing. After which we can do the same thing here. And then we'll finally go back to the coast and destroy these guys for the fact that I forgot that they have fleets as well. My bad.